Shalom. I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Ha-Barakah. Who are pushing this truth week in and week out with sincerity. All right, so right now, the hot topic is, what happens to our souls when we die. When we because there's a misunderstanding. People think that because of Christianity, people think that we go to heaven when we die, that's just a Christian lie. And really, to give answers on this notion, all we have to do is really go to the Our Father prayer, and it addresses it right off the bat on Matthew 6, and we're going to go to 9 and 10. It says, "After this manner, therefore pray ye, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." All right. So there you go right there. The kingdom come and his will is going to be done in earth as it is in heaven. Okay? So that's where the kingdom is going to be. It's going to be right on earth, So when a person dies right now, they go into the spirit realm, because there was some people that were arguing and debating about, is there going to be sex in the kingdom? And the answer is yes, there's going to be sex in the kingdom, especially for the elect. The elect men are going to have many beautiful women in the kingdom, and they're going to bring back. We're going to bring back the nation of Israel, and it's going to take a lot of sex. So the next verse, but it is going to be on earth, okay? Because there's a spirit world, which is right now. If you were to die, you would go to the spirit world. After the resurrection, or when Yahushai comes back, then the souls will be resurrected. Okay, I'm going to go right next. Next verse is going to be out of Acts. We're going to go to Acts 2 and start at 29. Alright, so Acts 2 and 29. Let me go down. It says, "Men and brethren, let me freely speak unto you the patriarch David, that he is both dead and buried, and his sepulture is with us unto this day." Okay, so that just means grave, the word sepulture. But it says, "Men and brethren, let me freely speak unto you the patriarch David, that he is both dead and buried." Okay, and then we're going to go a few more lines down to 34, verse 34. "For David," speaking of King David, "is not ascended into the heavens, but he saith himself, Yahweh said unto my master, Sit thou on my right hand, until I make thy foes thy footstool." Okay, so right there, the first thing in 34, he says David died. We just got that in Acts 2 and 29 up here. He died, but it says that he's both dead and buried. And then in 36 it says, in 34 it says David is not ascended into the heavens. All right, so he didn't go to heaven like people always think. Christians, they say, "Oh, my mom died and she went to heaven." Well, that's not true. Your mother's in the spirit world right now, where she doesn't feel anything. She don't feel no pain. It says the voice of the oppressor is not heard. They're at peace. That's why they say rest in peace when they die, because they're literally at peace. There's no oppression on these people who have passed away. But again, heaven is not going to, no one's going to see heaven until the kingdom. So next verse I'm going to go to is John 3 and 13. Okay? St. John 3, and let's go to 13. It said, and no man hath ascended up to heaven. There you go again. No one's ascended up to heaven, but he that came down from heaven, even the Son of Man which is in heaven. So just once again, no one ascended up to heaven after they die. Okay? And I'm going to jump to the book of Job. And we're going to go to 14 and 10. Job 14 and 10 reads, but man dieth and wasteth away. Yeah, man giveth up the spirit. And where is he? So that's what Job was asking. Where is he after he dies? Where does the spirit go? Well, we already got that. He doesn't go to heaven. He's going to be lingering in the spirit world. So let's read this. Job 14:11. As the waters fail from the sea, and the flood decayeth and drieth up, so man lieth down and riseth not, till the heavens be no more. They shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. So there you go. You're in a spirit world when you die. You're not in the kingdom or in heaven. The kingdom doesn't come until after the Messiah returns and destroys this earth. With those nuclear missiles, then that's the entrance, that's the grand opening for Yahweh Shai. All right, so next place I want to go is 1 Corinthians, and I'm going to go to 15 and verse 50. Actually, we'll go to 50. We'll stay right here. Now I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh, neither doth corruption inherit corruption. Behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and will be changed. Okay, so in the twinkling of an eye, this is speaking about those elect men, because they're the only ones, and the people that get attached, the 1/3 of Israel, those are the only ones who are going to have salvation during those, during the time of the end, which is the missiles, which, make the whore desolate. The whore is in Babylon, America, spoken of about in Revelation. But again, obviously the flesh and the blood cannot inherit the kingdom. But there's going to be a resurrection, starting out with the elect men who have already perished. Okay? And then after that, the rest of the elect, the 144,000, will get taken up and changed in a twinkling of an eye. You're going to get that heavenly body. All right? And then we're going to come back down and rule on earth. All right? We're going to get taken up in those so-called UFOs and those chariots. I'm going to jump to Revelation. We'll go to Revelation. We'll start out 3 and 12. All right, so Revelation 3 and 12. Him that overcometh, meaning the elect men, the 144,000, will I make a pillar in the temple of Yahweh, and he shall go no more out. And I will write upon him the name of my power, and the name of the city of Yahweh, which is in New Jerusalem. And where is New Jerusalem? We're about to get that. Which cometh down out of heaven from Yahweh, and I will write upon him my new name. Okay, so there you go. Once again, heaven, our kingdom is going to come out of the heaven, but it's going to be on earth, Jerusalem, the New Jerusalem. So that's just more proof. And next, I'm going to go back to Revelation. This time, we're going to go to 5 and 10. Okay, so Revelation 5 and 10. And hast made us unto Yahweh kings and priests, speaking of the men of Israel and the elect men, and we shall reign on the earth. So there you go. We're going to reign on the earth. That's the kingdom. All right. So yeah, there's a script that says that the angels won't marry. They won't remarry, right? Because the angels are the spirits right now. They dwell with Yahweh in heaven. They also dwell in the Son. I believe that's in Hebrews. But yes, angels don't have sex. Christians get that mixed up. The angels don't have. They're right about that. The angels don't have sex. But when the kingdom on earth happens, after all of the plagues, the microchip and the third woe, which is the World War III, that's when it's going to happen. All right. So now I'm going to go to, but once again, 5 and 10, and has made us unto our God king, and unto our Yahweh kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. There's the kingdom. We're going to reign forever on the earth. All right, in righteousness. Okay, so next I'm going to go to Isaiah 66, and we're going to go to verse 12. For thus saith Yahweh, behold, I will extend peace to her like a river, and the glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. And remember, the Gentiles is speaking of are the Gentiles of Israel. Okay, because Israelites were Gentiles when they took on heathenistic customs, and they were Hellenized in Greece and Rome and all the captivities we've been in, including America. The glory of the Gentiles like a flowing stream. Then shall ye suck. Ye shall be borne upon her sides, and be dandled upon her knees. And I'm sorry, I actually meant to go to 22. This is it. Here we go. For as the new heaven, 66:22. For as the new heavens and the new earth which I will make shall remain before me, saith Yahweh, so shall your seed and your name remain. Okay, so as the new heavens and the new earth which he's going to make shall remain before him, saith Yahweh, so shall our seed is going to remain on the earth. There it is, Isaiah 66 and 22. And here's a precept to that one. This is going to be Psalms 2 and 6 through 8. All right. So yet, this is Psalms 2, 6 through 8. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. Yahweh hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. All right, and we can keep reading on, but we're just on the subject of the earth being the place where the new kingdom is going to be established on earth. Okay, and then I'm going to go to Psalms again, 47 this time, and we're going to be in. We're going to read one. We're going to go probably read the whole chapter. Let's see. To the chief musician, a psalm for the sons of Korah. O clap your hands, all ye people, shout unto Yahweh with a voice of triumph. For Yahweh Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. And one of his monikers, one of his nicknames, Yahweh's, is the King of Terrors. All right? Because if we go to Isaiah 45 and 7, we know that Yahweh creates the evil and the good. Okay? Not just the good. Creates the evil too. I mean, for if you just look at this, he created. Okay, let me just make it plain and simple. He created evil and good, meaning he created Jacob and Esau. All right, Esau, the so-called white man, is evil. He's wicked. Jacob is righteous. His descendants are the oracles, meaning prophets, of Yahweh. And I'm going to start at 47:2. Go back to that. For Yahweh Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us and the nations under our feet. And we just had earlier, the heathen are going to be thine inheritance. We got that in Psalms 2:6-8. So another word for nations or heathen is the other nations. All right, so there it is. He shall subdue the people under us. Speaking of, the heathen and the nations under our feet. Whose feet? Under Israel's feet. The so-called black man, so-called Native American, and the so-called Hispanic man. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob whom he loved. Selah. Yahweh is gone up with a shout, and Yahweh with the sound of a trumpet. All right, I'm going to jump to 8. Or actually, no, 7. For Yahweh is the king of all the earth. Sing ye praises with understanding. Yahweh reigneth over the heathen. Yahweh sitteth upon the throne of his holiness. The prince of the people are gathered together. The princes of the people, which are the Israelites who are his people, even the people of Yahweh of Abraham, for the shields of the earth belong unto Yahweh. He is greatly exalted. So there you go. He's greatly exalted. And he reigns over the earth. He reigns over the heathen. Where is he going to reign over the heathen? On earth. He's going to reign on earth. Israel is going to, have handmaids and servants, and they're going to be the other nations, according to the Bible. All right. And then one more, and then I'm going to close out here. We're going to go to Ezekiel. I'm going to go to 37 and 19. All right. So Ezekiel in 37 and 19, and it reads, Say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh, Behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, speaking of the northern kingdom tribes, and the tribes of Israel with his fellows. Okay, that's also, there you go, Israel. And I will put them with him, even with the stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in mine hand. Okay, and we're going to jump down to 21. And say unto them, Thus saith Yahweh, Behold, I will take the children, or this should be sons, because children means sons in the Hebrew, because the Bible is very masculine. All right, so we got the sons of Israel from among the heathen, where they be gone, and will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land. All right, and where is that own land going to be? It's going to be in Jerusalem. All right, that's where the Israelites are gonna dwell, in Jerusalem. America is just going to be a memorial, it's going to be you're going to look over at America and remember the wickedness that it brought, and we're gonna basically just hate it. It says the only thing that's going to be left in America on earth after the kingdom comes is the filthy animals, the unclean animals. So like the rats and the pigs and eagles will be fowls of the air, in that desolate memorial, which America, which is Babylon the Great, that's the future in the kingdom for the Babylon. So there you have it. I want to give all praise and thanks and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. And double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone. And want to acknowledge all of the Akyam pushing the truth. Shalom, Akyam.